So you're over 35, still training hard, still showing up, but somehow feel worse instead of better. This isn't a motivational problem. There's a reason why this keeps happening. It has nothing to do with your personal effort. So, as a guy that loves to train, I understand what it's like when you're lifting. You do the conditioning work, you do the cardio, you're disciplined with your diet, your training, your cardio, but still you're sore. The recovery gets worse and worse. And then you start to second guess what's in your mind. Like, am I really doing what I need to do? And then you start to jump to other programs. But most of these guys that are former athletes, these guys over 35, maybe 40, they just stop trusting their body because they're doing all the things they're supposed to do, but it's just no longer paying off. So what you happen is your stress tolerance hasn't necessarily changed. It's your body's ability to recover from that, the volume and the intensity that you're trying to push towards. That's what's changed. And now you want to try to compete with yourself. You're like, oh well, shit. Maybe I should just go harder. Well, going harder is not always the answer. Sometimes it's the structure that you need, because going harder and harder isn't necessarily the answer. It's a structural issue. You're dealing with multitudes of stress, family, jobs, travel, trying to balance all these things while also trying at the same time to keep your body in working order to the level that you expected, because you remember those days when, man, things were right. It didn't take anything. You could eat 4 pizzas and walk around with a six pack. But time has a way of changing things. So what you're not necessarily missing is the intensity lever. What you're missing is the hierarchy, the structure of the training itself that's going to allow you to get back there. And what I'm proposing to you is reach out to me either by DM or by comment, and comment the word structure. I'd like to be able to have a conversation with you to help you reset yourself. Because what I do have is an 8-week program that I'm beginning to roll out, and it's specifically for former athletes. And you might be saying, well, Jeff, why do you want former athletes as the people that you want to work with? Well, it's because I spent the last 20 plus years working with athletes and working with former athletes and getting phenomenal results for these people, because I understand what you think because I've been in those rooms and I've been around it, and I know what it feels like to feel fucking indestructible, and then all of a sudden you're not. So what I want to do is help you relive those glory days later on and hit bigger weights than you've ever hit in your entire life, have better conditioning than you've ever had in your entire life while not spending nearly as much time on it. So again, DM, comment the word structure. Go on Instagram and comment this on my page, Monstrositas, and let's have a conversation about how I can help you out. And if not, doesn't work out, we don't feel like we're the right fit for each other, then that's okay. That's cool. But at least I want to be able to give you some help to get you going in the right direction, because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve to be able to kind of wallow in your own self-pity and wonder why it is that you're doing all the things you're supposed to be doing and it's not panning out. At least I can steer you in the right direction and give you some help, because that's what good coaches do. They not only help, but they get incredible results on the back end. And that's what I'm all about. Exceeding expectations, kicking ass and taking names, and helping you be the person that you want to be, the person that you know you are, and the person that deep inside of you reflects what's on the outside. So, yep. Appreciate you listening.